Hi guys, my name is Jewely Stephens. I am an Associate Executive Director with Monat Global. I joined during pre-launch and September 24th was my join date. I've been in the company for about 6 months and it has been the most incredible life-changing ride of my life. It has been a total blast, and let me tell you just a little bit about my story. Let me mute this stuff. But I've never done a video before, especially to post it publicly on YouTube, but I've got so many people asking me to share their story with them, so I figured let's make it accessible to everybody. So, when I joined, I was broke, and I wasn't looking for the opportunity whatsoever. I was actually fixing to go get a job. 9-to-5 JOB, just over broke. I didn't want to do that, but I needed to. We cut up our credit cards last year, and didn't realize how much we were really relying on that. So, Ann Fisher called me and said, you have to look into this, and I told her no about 5 times, and finally she got me on the phone with her upline, Tony Van Schoik, and Tony proceeded to tell me about profit shares in the company, and that really got me interested, and I was trying to figure out, okay, so what kind of money are we looking at here? And she was like, life-changing money. And, you know, when I say life-changing, I don't mean a couple $100s. I'm talking about 5, 6-digit checks for profit shares, paid out quarterly for the life of the company. And that's where she had me. And I said, okay, sign me up, and I was ready to go. I didn't even care about the products, to be honest. And all you hairdressers out there are like, no, don't say that. But it's true. I'm dead honest with this. I didn't care about the products. I could sell dead fish if you wanted me to. I don't care. For that kind of money, I want it in. I wanted it. I wanted it all. I needed it. I was struggling. I'm a struggling stay-at-home mom who didn't want to go get a job because I love the direct sales industry, and I knew I could make it work. So, with the comp plan I looked at, I figured, okay, I can make about $1,000. Let's do this. I went and got a payday loan because I already had the people ready to go that I was going to make my money back. So I took that gamble. I went ahead and got a payday loan, got started in my business for $411, and I got a ton of product. I hadn't tried the product yet. We were recruiting like crazy. We were calling people, telling them about the profit shares, telling them the company's brand new, and I didn't know where it was going to take me. I didn't know where it was going to lead. I was just thinking $1,000, that's all I wanted. And then I was thinking, okay, now profit shares I just wanted to get to profit shares and hit founder. That's what my main goal was. So, and I had friends I wanted to get there too, as well as my family. That's what I wanted for my family. And 6 days into the company, they were flying me to Miami to go launch the company, and they paid for my flight, a 5-star hotel on the water in Miami. Yeah, it was freaking nice. And I mean, the way they treated you when you pulled up, we got there, and this little man was holding a sign out with Monat, had our names on it, escorted us to a limo, took us there, and my gosh, the Urdanettas were there, the CEOs. They met us there, greeted us. I looked like crap. They had cameras on me. I looked like crap. I was like, dang it, let me go change or something. We were, at the airport all day, and it was just crazy. I wasn't expecting to be treated like that, right away. Anyway, we got to tour the facility where they manufacture the product, where they ship the product. They had this great big huge shipping department. They own everything. And they were fixing to fill up this building, and I asked, do you guys have supplies? Like, are you going to run out? Because the oil is, I know one of the oil companies, they ran out of an oil back in the day. And so I was worried about this stuff, and he says, we've got backups up to he says, we're ready to be $1 billion company. And I said, okay, that makes me feel good because we're fixing to take you there. The sales were just crazy. They actually, I think we did quadruple what they were expecting during pre-launch. And, now, I will say this, we're 11 months ahead of projections as far as the company says, so our company goes. But anyway, so while we were at dinner in Miami, sitting next to Stuart McMillan, the president, I felt like a total rock star sitting next to him. He's so awesome. He's really humble, though. I felt like I was like hanging out with all these famous people. Stuart, I got to know him a little bit and asked him where he was whenever this Monat stuff started, and he was actually in retirement, but he was owning a consulting business, and so he was trying to help the Urdanettas find a president for their company, and he did 2 interviews and said that they didn't really quite qualify for what they were looking for. And he told his wife, if this 3rd one doesn't work out, he says, I think that I need to just take this on for myself. My stupid dogs are back there. Like, yeah, I run a zoo here. So anyway, so he felt the need to take on the job himself. So he literally came out of retirement for Monat, and you know, he's still with us. A little bit about him: he was the president of Arbonne when they launched into Canada. He was also the president of Excel Telecommunications when they were a $1 billion company. And he says he likes to specialize in companies and just make them better. And he has really been a huge asset to this. He's been a huge mentor to me. And anyway, so back to my Miami story. Totally blown away by the whole experience. We're sitting there at dinner, and they started telling us how much money that we had made. And, you know, I was completely clueless. We didn't have back office. I didn't even know how many people were in my organization. All I knew was I was in the top 11 earners in the company. And when they told me how much money I made, you guys, I was hysterical. In 6 days, I made $3,850. Mind-blowing. I mean, literally, I was bawling my eyes out. Like I said, I didn't even, you know, have the money to get started in the business. And here I am. I made my money back pretty quick. And you guys, the next month, it was double. And last month, I made more money than I did in an entire year in my other company. So the money has really changed our lives, and it's not just about the money. I mean, the people we have been able to work with in this company has enriched my life so much. It's incredible. That's why I work it around the clock, because I really love doing what I do. I love working with people. I went to school to work with people, to help people, and I'm not using that degree. I paid all my student loans off with one check, though. Anyway, so I'm totally grateful for this opportunity. We came home from Miami, and I just remember telling everybody, it's real. It's a real company, you guys. We can really do this. And we went crazy. I think we had 1, 2, 3... I can't remember how many founders we hit in the first month, but we had about 2 or 3 or 4 in my downline, and I don't take full credit for that. We've got some incredible leaders, and we've got some people who are, you know, one girl told me that she just felt like a total nobody before Monat, and now she feels like a somebody who can help change lives. And you know, that's a feeling given somebody. You can't replace that. That's something that you want to take home with you. And I just want to continue to do this, because you don't ever know who you're going to run into. And you guys, like, the product is incredible. My hair is twice as thick now than what it used to be. I used to be so embarrassed by my hair every day, and now I'm absolutely in love with it. And it's healthy. It doesn't break off anymore. It used to snap off. And I'm talking every time I run my fingers through my hair, it would just snap off. I'm not kidding. Like, my hair is so baby fine is what they call it. And I mean, it is twice as thick. And I have no other product in my hair besides the Monat. Today I use the volume and the root lifter. And I freaking, yeah, it gets big too. But I love it. I love my hair now. So anyway, if you're looking into this and you're thinking, you know, it might not be for you, do it anyway. I'm not kidding. This wasn't for me. Monat found me, and it drug me in, you know, kicking and screaming. And I did the same for other people, and here they are making more money with Monat than they are in their full-time jobs. So pull somebody in kicking and screaming. It doesn't matter. They're going to thank you for it later, just like everybody else has with me. So I'm really stubborn. I usually get my way. So if I'm coming after you, watch out. You're going to get recruited. So, no, I'm just kidding. But really. Anyway, I hate videos. This is the first one I've ever done, so hopefully they'll get better. I'm totally not good at speaking in front of people, but I just kind of wanted to share my story, where I came from. I really hope that some people out there can relate to this, and they would maybe just have a little bit of faith to jump with us. And I just want to say before I do end this, whenever we were in Miami, we were in the boardroom, and Ray and Lewis were talking about, you know, our dreams and what we want out of this. And Luis, the chairman, he's Ray's dad, but he's the chairman, co-CEO. he was like, you guys need to be dreaming big. And dreaming big to me, I had a number in my head, and that's what I wanted to make a month, you know, in a direct sales company. And he was like, no. He's like, there's people in this industry making $1 million a month. And he says, that is what Monat wants for you. These people in this room and the people you're going to bring in, he says, we want $1 million a month earners. And I was like, okay. And so they asked me what my dreams were, and I said, you're going to have to get back to me on that, because I've got a huge cap on my dreams, and you guys just totally blew it off. And so now I don't even know what to do. And I don't even know what to dream about anymore. I don't even know what to hope for. And my dreams are totally coming true in this company. I've lived here in McKinney, Texas for a year and a half now, and I go running. If you guys have ever heard of it, Google it up. It's developing right now, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's Adriatica development, and I'll go running through there all the time. And I always tell myself, I want a house in here so bad. It reminds me of like Italy or something like that. And oh my God, the houses in there are so beautiful, and the community is so amazing. And I've always dreamed in the back of my mind to get something like that. And we actually started house hunting, because as you can tell, I'm in a 1,200 square foot apartment. But we started house hunting the other day just because my husband found something that popped up, and it seemed like a good deal at the time. But so we kind of looked around, and lo and behold, something popped up for lease in Adriatica. And you know, the number, how much they wanted a month was something I would never consider. But I started crunching the numbers, and I could afford it. I mean, like all night, I was up all night. I was like, I mean, just not even getting the house. I don't even care to get it. It was just the fact that I could afford it. My dreams have completely come true in this company. And I feel like the blessings have been so abundant. I've got to pay it forward. So if you guys are looking at this, you hit me up, and I'm going to help you get there, because I'm committed. I'm so committed. You won't find anybody else who would be more committed than me and my team. I'm telling you, my team is incredible. Monat talks a lot about culture, and we have got a culture that I'm so grateful to be a part of. We have some amazing leaders, and we've got some amazing up-and-coming leaders that I know are just going to shine, and I'm seeing it every day, every single day. We do a lot of social media, and you know, we're in constant contact with these people, and that's why my phone's still going off. We do this around the clock because we love working with people. So anyway, I'll end my rant here. We're looking at 13 minutes, so I like that number, so I'll end it. And let me know if you guys need any help or any information regarding this business, and get with the person who referred it to you.